Welcome to whatthebookiessay.com. Watch what they say and make them pay. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, and I sort of took that philosophy or attitude really, that until I sort of start to feel like I'm playing like a snooker player, then I'm not going to call myself a snooker player anymore. I'm going to call myself a leisure man that plays a little bit of snooker in his spare time and has a bit of fun with it, because that's all it really wants, really, the way I'm playing, the way I have been playing. And so yeah, it's just more like looking forward to having something to do, looking forward to turning up and just having a bit of fun, really. With me, it's all on the day, you know. There's still some, like I said, you know, there's no point me getting ahead of myself. There's no point me thinking, yeah, you know, my game's in good shape and win the Master, because I know that tomorrow or the next match, I can be like, why am I able to get the cue through online? Why am I fucking, my arm feels like it's going over there and the balls are going over there, and you're like, you know what I mean? And then it becomes a lonely place again, and then you start battling with frustration. So there's no point me saying, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Masters, you know, I'm going to do well. I really have to kind of just stick to, like, you know, I'm going to go there, it's a bit of fun, it's a day out, it's a week out hopefully, you know. But Tuesday is my first game. I've got a tough match against Neil. Solid player, very consistent. You know, he's a tournament winner, so you know he's going to be well up for the job, and I'll have to be on my game to win. And but like I said, I haven't got the confidence to speak of a person that can win a tournament. So I kind of, in the past, where I've kind of tried to build myself up and talk myself up and into having to respond, I just think, you know what, there's no point doing that anymore. I might as well just let my snooker do the talking, and if it's shit, then I've had a shit game, got beat, I'm out of it, mate, you know what I mean, and look forward to the next one, but not beat myself up. And if I win, double touch, you know, again, just let my snooker try and do the talking for me, because I can't think too far ahead, I can't look too, you know, it's I'm not consistent, you know, within my game to have that kind of attitude, if you like. I think if I was a betting man, I think at the moment John Higgins is one of them players that seems he's got a lot over some of the players at the moment. I think a lot of the players are a bit kind of hesitant of playing him. They don't fancy the job against him. I think they kind of, apart from Neil Roberts and that, is a lot of them kind of think they're beat before they started. But you have to credit John there, because I think he's had a really good couple of seasons, and his players warranted that. A bit like Phil Taylor, you know, when they're on their game, the other players know that, and they kind of start worrying about his game rather than their own game, and that's what top level sportsmen can do to you sometimes. So I think he's kind of playing with confidence, John, at the moment. So any moment there, you fancy he's going to win a tournament. So he's probably the one with the biggest pedigree and whatever. So you know, you always have to put John up there. But then I think Neil is obviously a player who is playing with a lot of confidence, more mature player. Seems to have an all-round game about him, and he's never lacked confidence. So with that and the confidence, he's going to be a dangerous opponent for anybody at the Masters. And then you've got Ding. Ding's come back to form. You know, he's the type of player that just can keep playing to a certain level for long periods of time. You know, his game never really dips, and he plays to a high standard. So you know, Ding's come back to form. So you'd have to put him in there. So I'd really go Higgins, Ding as my two class acts, if you like. And then I think you kind of got Neil just below them. And then the rest is wide open. I really do think it's wide open. I think there's a lot of players in there that are due a win. There's maybe 5 or 6 players in there that are due at all, that are too good a player to not have won tournaments for the amount of time that they probably haven't won tournaments for. So you can never really write off someone. Maybe you could pick someone that hasn't done nothing for the last 6 months, 9 months, and all of a sudden they find a bit of form, and you know, that they could win a tournament. So, but my two favourites would be Higgins and Ding.